So here we have a rice paper. This is a project that I've been working on. So all I'm going to do is get the stencil. I'm just going to line it up whereabouts that I'm going to have it. So I'm going to go for about this. So I need to spray just this section. So I'm going to use the Cadence stencil spray. Just a light mist over it. And I just want the bottom of the mushrooms just to sit just there. So lightly press it down. Then we're going to be using a bit of the cut and dry sponge. So this is works best when it's already got sparkle medium on, because you really get that good foiling technique with that. So this is what the sparkle medium looks like. It comes in a variety of different colours. So I'm going to be using these two today because the colours really marry together. And I've selected one that matches the rice paper as well. So all we're going to do, I've got a bit that's come out in the lid, so I'm going to use my palette. You can decant a little bit onto the glass mat. All I'm going to do is take a little bit to start off with. And then in a circle motion, all you're going to do is rub it. So what this does, it gets really stuck into the stencils. Going back for a little bit more product. And to add colour and depth to it as well, I'm going to go in with a darker green. And pop this in as well. So we've got 2 shades of green going off in this one. If you just keep rubbing it in all directions, it's going to get stuck into the stencil. We want it to completely be covered in this one. You can do it not as much, so it just sort of gives like a dusted a bit. There we are. So when you're happy that it's completely covered, carefully pull away the stencil. And you can see on there, just when it catches the light, you can see the 2 tones of green that have gone onto there. And another way that we can use the sparkle medium is I've got some ivy dyes that I've pre-cut. And then you can either use a brush. I like to use my finger for this next bit. We're taking a little bit onto your finger. Just lightly brush over, so this is going to highlight all the grooves that are in the dye, and we can pick out parts of the leaves that we want to highlight. So when it catches the light and it's decoupaged up, when we place it on, it's going to really pop off the page. You can also use like a tapping technique with your finger. I've used my ring finger for this because this is the finger that applies least pressure. If you do use any brushes, make sure that you wash them straight away, because the sparkle medium does set like cement in them. And then all we're going to do is pop that onto our project. Now we can add more dyes or keep going with the sparkle medium. Another technique you can do as well is just to edge it in a little bit. Using the darker colour or a gold works best for this. Just to tickle it in around the edges, just to add a little bit more sparkling depth to it. And all we do then is glue these down when they're all decoupaged up. When they're dry,